Hey guys, Tech Mentor with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing a really cheap iPhone 6s we bought from eBay for only $35. Yes, that's right, $35. Now, we're going to be doing an unboxing. Also, tell you guys some tricks if you're looking for cheaper iPhones that you can buy from eBay and Amazon, which we'll leave the link in the description section. So let's get started. So as you can see, it came in this box here, this priority box. Took about 3 to 4 days after we ordered it. Now, it is a pre-owned device. That means it is used, so we'll see the condition that it comes in. So let's go ahead and start the unboxing process. So first thing first is I'm gonna go ahead and grab my scissor here. All right, so let's see what we have in the box here. As you can see, here's the phone, and then there's bubble wrap here. So I'm going to remove that out of the box here. So the only thing it came with the phone, there is no power the charger or adapter for it, but that's fine. And then we take this off. And then go ahead and take a look at the device here. So as you can see here, this is the 6S here. The sticker here I'm going to take off. And as you can see here, this is the 6S because of that 6S label here. So overall, so let's take a look at the condition of the body here. So here's a little bit of mark here, but that's, hard to see here. And then the sides here, you have the headphone jack and the speaker here. It looks pretty good. This side is a SIM card. There's a little bit of mark here, which you can pretty much wipe it off, which is just dust. And then the top here looks good, and that's going to build of it. So as you can see, the front here again looks pretty clean here for a used phone. It doesn't seem like it has any deep scratch, anything. A very light scratch you can see, but that's hardly visible to the naked eye. So we're going to go ahead and try to power it on. As you can see, it doesn't have power, so because it's probably been in storage, we're going to power it off and then come back to doing the second part of the video. Alright guys, so we're back after charging it for a little bit just to get it turned on so we can set up the phone and show you guys kind of how you get to the main screen and make sure there's no issues with it. So let's quickly set this up here. So I'm going to just quickly set up this by connecting to the Wi-Fi here. So like with any phone, you have to connect to the Wi-Fi to get it connected and pass through all the setup screen, which should be pretty simple and straightforward. Which, if you don't know how to do that, make sure you guys check out our other video on setting up iPhone for the very first time. So what you want to do is, whenever you get this stuff, you want to start testing things out. Of course, if you're setting it up for yourself, do take your time and go through the whole setup process. But I'm just skipping through all of these just because we can get to the main screen here. And then I'll tell you guys a couple things whenever you're buying from eBay to get these deals and to make sure that you get a legit deal and you don't get scam or anything like that. So as you can see, we're just skipping through the phone here. All right, so as you can see here, we're in the main screen here. That means there is no iCloud account or anything. It's not locked or anything like that. It's a fully functional phone. Of course, we would have to put our SIM card to get it working and everything like that. So once you do get it up, you want to start testing things like the buttons here to make sure that they all work, like home buttons and your camera as well. Make sure all of those work. And then microphone, if you start using it, you'll pretty much know if there is an issue right away with it, and that will can indicate if you need to return it. So getting back to whenever you're buying from eBay and how to get these deals, you're going to search. We're going to leave you guys a link in the description section. Now, you can get other devices as well for cheaper. You don't have to get an iPhone 6s. But thing to check out whenever you're buying from eBay is to always kind of click on the listing and then check that the seller offers at least a 30-day return policy at the minimum. That way you're protected. If you need to return it, you can return and get your money back. The other thing to check is to make sure the seller has a lot of good ratings. You want to make sure seller has at least a couple hundred to 1,000 and they're good ratings. You can click on their profile and check it out, which is again something you want to do. And then lastly, you want to make sure thoroughly read the description, like what condition the phone is going to be, if there's any issues with it. Most phones should say fully functional, which means there's no issue with it. And you also want to make sure you get it for your carrier or unlocked device, because you want to make sure you can use it. So there's going to be phones that are carrier locked for specific carriers only, and then the unlocked one, which works on most carriers. So make sure it's compatible for your device. And if you know all of this, you go through these checks, you should be fine getting a phone off eBay. So this one in particular, again, it is an older model. Like I said, it was released back in 2015, the original model. So it's been a little over 7 years. It's going to hit 8 years later this year. And this is one of the devices that actually kind of went through 6 different major software updates. If you remember, the iPhone 6 was originally released on iOS 9. Now it gets even updates for iOS 15. It'll continue to get those security updates, although you can't get to iOS 16. And that means most applications will still work, and makes it a great device for a backup device for a child or maybe an older adult that really don't care, but you want to take advantage of Apple's ecosystem, like the FaceTime, iMessage, and all the apps that are pretty stable. So that's kind of it for the review of it. Again, decent device which you can get. This one again was $35. And make sure you guys follow the links, and also make sure to follow the tips that we share with you guys. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure that like and subscribe button. We're gonna do more of these kind of videos in the future. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.